here, Labadie Stadium in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Top of the fourth, and Ohio on top 9-6. New Jersey, Toms River, representing the Mid-Atlantic. Hamilton, Ohio, representing the Great Lakes. And this is the first of 5 games from Williamsport here on day 2. It's the 64th Little League World Series. The United States has won the last 5 Little League World Series. And a look there at Patrick Marinaccio, who is on the hill. Joey Rose started the game, did not record it out, but Rose made his presence felt in the bottom of the first, with Toms River down 8-0 at a 3-run homer. Helped to get Toms River back in the game, and here we are, 9-6. And the pitcher, Jared Morrison, will stand in. He's knocked in 2 with a single, and he's walked.
All right, here we go.
Nomar Marinaccio has done a good job after a rocky start for Rose and Ciervo. He's kind of settled his team down.
He really has. This is what they were looking for. The first couple of guys with Rose and Ciervo, you could say, well, they're a little bit nervous, but they were really having trouble finding the strike zone, and it was allowing the team from Hamilton, Ohio, to get into good hitters' counts and take advantage of pitches that they knew were coming. Here comes a fastball because they have to throw it, and Marinaccio's been throwing strikes early.
Fly ball right field, and that one is gone. Jared Morrison, the power on display, and Ohio now leads 10-6. Attaboy.
We've seen what he's been able to do on the hill, and he's so tall, he stands tall in the box, and what he's able to do is swing down on that ball and drive that ball over to the right center field. I mean, and there's his parents. I mean, we talked about his height, you know how tall his parents are, and so he has a lot of room to grow there, and utilizing that leverage with his height. He's lanky, not a big guy, just tall, and uses that power and that leverage to drive the ball over the wall.
Down the left side, and that's a fair ball. Ryan Robinson racing for second. He's got a double. Ohio on top by 4. Ryan Robinson, his twin brother Brooks on the team. Ryan's dad, Tim, a high school basketball coach, and Ryan, a real good hoops player. He's a point guard.
If we go back to Jared Morris's swing, when I was talking about being tall, see, he is a tall, and he's really tall. The knees aren't bent all that much, and by bringing that barrel down on the ball, it's allowing to use his leverage, and I mean, that creates body. He opens up his hips and produces more bat speed, and translates to more power to be able to drive that ball over the wall. There's different ways to generate power. Some guys get maybe crouched, and they really are using their legs by bending those knees, and by getting in that crouch position, pushing off with those legs to generate power. Here's a guy who's a bit taller, and by standing tall, he can use that leverage in his hips to whip the bat around to generate that bat speed and power as well to hit balls out of the ballpark.
Jared Morrison, 4 home runs in 6 games in the Great Lakes Regional. Another here today. Paul DeSegli out to the hill and making another pitching change. It's interesting the route that he's gone, because he's got an eye on this game and an eye forward. So far, all the pitchers that he's used, he's been very careful about pitch count.
Well, right. All right, well, let's see what happens, okay? All right? Let's go out there and have some fun, okay? If they do, then we'll take them out, okay? They're hitting everybody today. They're a good hitting team.
ESPN Sunday Night Baseball, 8 Eastern, when the Los Angeles Angels take on the Minnesota Twins. 2 teams in the thick of NL races beat on ESPN2's Monday Night Baseball, 10 Eastern. Cincinnati will go up against the Giants. Cincinnati Reds, what a season it's been for Dusty Baker's team. Trying to make the playoffs. And for San Francisco trying to track down one of the great surprises this year, the San Diego Padres.
That's going to be they're tough. San Diego Padres are just not letting up. They're not showing any signs of weakness even here later in the season. They're not fatiguing, nothing. They're starting pitching, their offense, everything is just coming through for them.
And the Twins a furious run to lead the White Sox in the AL Central. Zach Burns out here. Sam Scott 1 out of 2. Ohio leading it 10-6. First game for both of these teams, and there's Sam Scott's mom, Linda. She's the team rep. Mama Scott, they call her. Sam Scott. You look at all these players, they talk about their favorite teams, and the guys on Ohio, they're saying that Linda's son, everybody likes the Yankees and the Reds. Sam Scott is a fanatic for the Kansas Jayhawks, that he has wallpapered all over his bedroom Kansas Jayhawks pictures and posters. Inside, that one looked like it hit him on the check swing. And what are they going to call here? They're going to send him to first. And Sam Scott hit by that pitch, so first and second.
Well, we can look on the replay. It definitely hit his fingers there, but if he's attempting to swing at that bat, swing the bat at the ball, they might have to say that's an actual swing and could be a foul ball.
It got him. You can see his knuckle. You can see his knuckle. You can see his knuckle right now.
But he was swinging the bat.
No, he wasn't swinging the bat on that. If he anything, he was trying to get out of the way of it. No.
Well, DeSegle just wanted to see his mention whether he was swinging the bat. And you could hear first base umpire Ken Garrison saying, no, he's just trying to get out of the way.
It's all right there. If you're making an attempt at the pitch, even if it hits you and you swing, it's a strike. You don't get to go to first base. So right there, they're deciding that it did hit him. And he wasn't attempting to swing at the ball.
Tyler Hanna at the plate. Sacrifice fly his last time up. Still nobody out here in the top of the fourth. Ohio will run in on the Jared Morrison solo homer. Been an offensive showdown here so far. This one hit to center field. Blum is there to make the catch. And a strong throw to third. Kevin Blum showing off the arm.
Kevin Blum does a good job. Look at the way he gets behind the ball. He's anticipating to make a strong throw. This is a textbook play out there, the way you feel the ball. He was behind it. He wasn't right underneath it so he can catch it flat-footed. He had his momentum going forward because he's anticipating a good, strong throw to third base. And as he makes the catch, transitions, and fires a bullet all the way to the third baseman.
Brooks Robinson to hit here. Brooks started the game, replaced at third by Garrett Colton.
Here we go.
And he takes the strike. Zach Burns on the hill, fourth pitcher that Paul DeSegle has gone to in this game. And you heard Paul DeSegle when he made the pitching change. He said, hey, they're a good hitting team.
Yeah, they're hitting everybody. That's why we're, because I think Marinaccio was going, hey, I'm doing pretty well right now. Can you leave me in?
I said high heat. I said high cheese.
Popped up, foul ground. LeBar makes the catch. So 2 away now. First and second, and a little meeting on the mound out there.
we know DeSegli feels, he doesn't believe, he goes, I don't have maybe not a prototypical number one pitcher, but I do believe every single player on my team can pitch, has the ability to pitch. So he feels he has arms to spare, and at this rate, he might go through everybody.
Versatility as well. I mean, they have moved players all over the place. The only player that stayed put defensively so far is the center fielder, Kevin Blum. I mean, that's what happens on these all-star teams. Blum, great athlete, power, but he's the only guy that started and has stayed at his position. They've used 5 second basemen in this game, or at least switched that many times. Petranto out there now.
And I think Lazaro started there, then he moved out, then he came back, and now it's Petranto. They're in a couple positions have been that way as well.
Fly ball left field, Hurtgen back. That ball is gone. Jake Jones, second of the day.
Jacob Jones takes advantage of a fastball that comes inside part of the plate. He gets the barrel out and just drives this ball right over the left field wall. His first, this is the second one of his day, so he's been seeing the ball really, really well, and he just generates the power, and there's his parents jumping up as high as I think that ball went. That was a high, towering home run.
I think one of the things you got to keep in mind, these are all-star teams, and so what happens is what you see today. The number 9 hitter for Ohio has 2 home runs. Oh!
That's an excellent point. And you think Jacob Jones is going, hey, coach, do you think maybe I can move up in the lineup a little bit? Or I'm fine right here because they're so superstitious. I got 2 home runs in 9 spot. Don't move me at all.
Little flare into right field. That'll fall for a hit. And Stevens safely aboard. Tim Nichting going over to the third base umpire, Kenju Ogioa, and I think he was asking for obstruction.
He was asking for obstruction. As Landon Stevens hit that ball, he was running and rounding first and ended up running into Labar over there, Cody Labar at first base. We can see right here. There he goes. He's running. He's thinking about second, and he runs right into the first baseman there. Now they're going to determine whether he's able to get second base or not. Was he? And a little different rules here where they got to feel that was he going to be able to make the next base, rather than just saying, okay, it was just obstruction getting in his way. If he was attempting to go and he had a potential of making it, then he would actually get second base there.
Obstruction, by the way, not a reviewable call. One of the things that you'll see is that there's kind of a step-by-step process when there's a close play that is potentially reviewable. The manager usually comes out, will ask the plate umpire, will you guys conference to talk it over? The umpire will usually say yes, they'll get together, and then if the play is not overturned, then the manager right there has the option to say, okay, I'm going to challenge it. First base umpire Ken Garrison saying no obstruction.
And I think it's great the way they're implementing the replay and doing that.
A liner into center field, falls in front of Blum.
I think it's great because you have